We back with another video, and today, well, obviously, this is what is this, FX replay. So this is where I go to like basically go over my trades and basically study. You know what I'm saying? Because you can speed it up. You know what I'm saying? Slow it down, all that good stuff. But today, I want to go over the trade that I took on US 30 today. Earlier today, around 6 o'clock in the morning, near London's close. So this trading strategy was pretty simple. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do a complete breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Starting from scratch. So this is all I did for this strategy. It's a super simple strategy. So I go to the hour flow chart. This is where I get my direction. I want to see the flow of the hour flow chart. Like, where is it going? You know what I'm saying? Where is price going? So obviously, we have a swing low that was created right here before the new day started. And then we have this 6 o'clock. So this the candle that I trade 6 o'clock. This the previous candle before 6 o'clock. The previous hour 4 candle. So all I do is literally use the levels from the previous candle. I take the close, for example. That's the close. That's the close. And then this is the high. And then this the low. So you got the close, the high, and the low, right? So what are you looking for? I'm looking for price to open at 6 o'clock. Give me some type of retracement down. And then take off and take out the high of the previous hour 4 candle. That's all I'm looking for. So we're gonna go down to the 1 minute chart, because this is the 1 minute chart is my entry time frame, because I just like to get in and out. I don't like to hold my trades for a long amount of time. You get what I'm saying? And as I continue to make these videos, you all are gonna see that I'm basically preaching the same song over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is me preaching. As a matter of fact, let me hold this mic because I want to make sure that the quality is picking up. So I'm just gonna hold the mic. So hopefully you all can hear me better. So we're gonna mark out new day. New day is midnight. So we're gonna, even though it's kind of irrelevant, but really not, I just like to mark out midnight. So we mark out midnight right here. Boom. So this is midnight. This is midnight. This is midnight right here. And then the games begin. So these lines, you see I start at 2 o'clock. This is a 4. Basically from here all the way to 6 o'clock is a 4-hour candle. So 6 o'clock opens right there. We're just going to do like orange or something. So from here to here is a 4-hour candle. And basically, we got the open right here. We got the high. We got the low. And we got the close. It opened right here. It closed right here. So it closed bullish. So since the previous hour 4 candle closed bullish, we are looking for buys after 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock is when the new 4-hour candle opens. So this opening price right here at 6 o'clock, this the new hour 4 candle. So what that mean? That means that we want to see price come down and take off, go up. We want to see price take out the previous candle high. We're targeting buy side liquidity on the hour 4 time frame, but we're using the 1 hour time frame as our entry. That's basically all I'm doing. So as you can see, after 6 o'clock, price really didn't get that much retracement, but doesn't matter, because all I was looking for in reality, you see this right here? This is a bearish trend line. It's a bearish trend line right there. We're going to do bearish trend line. We got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches. 3 touches is enough for me to consider a trend line valid. 1, 2, 3. You get what I'm saying? So we're gonna do it like this. 1. Yeah. 2, 3. 3 touches. Boom, boom, boom. It's a bearish trend line. So all I was looking for after 6 o'clock was when I seen this, when 6 o'clock opened up and I woke up around this time, like 4 minutes prior, bro, when I seen these 3 touches and I drew this trend line, I knew I was gonna make money. I ain't even placed a trade yet. I just knew I was going to make money, bro. Like, once I seen that it was 6 o'clock, price was bullish on the previous hour 4 candle, and we got this bearish 1 minute trend line going down right here, bro, I literally knew I was gonna make money. So what did I do? I simply waited till price broke and closed above this trend line on the 1 minute chart, which was right here. Where is my where my arrow at? Hold on, y'all, bear with me. Looking for my arrow. There we go. That candle right there closed above the trend line. So from there, we just simply buy, bro. Like, we just simply buy. Put our stop losses below this low. You know what I'm saying? And we ride it out. But like I said, for the people who want extra confirmation, this is what you can do. We got these down close candles, these white candles, down close candles. We draw it out in time, right? This is when price closes above this is called a change in state of delivery. All right? So we got price dropping, consolidate. But look, we created another down close candle. So we have to move it from here to the new candle, which is right there, the opening price of that candle. So now when price breaks and close above this candle, we can buy. So we can also buy on that candle. You get what I'm saying? Buying on this candle, you can put your stop loss at the low of that bearish candle right there. Bearish change in state of delivery. So let me see. Say it was to go long when price broke and closed right there. Stop loss at the low of that bearish candle right here. Like I said, man, 5 to 1s, 4 to 1s. That's all we aiming for. If we get more, that's great. 5 to 1. I don't like to be in the chart super long. All right. 612, 632. That's literally 20 minutes. And you got a 5 to 1. Risking $1,000 to make 5K or risking 100 to make 500. You know what I'm saying? You would have made it in 20 minutes. You don't have to go to the higher time frames to trade. Like, trading on the higher time frame is not for me. That shit just take too long. I like to get in and get out. So as you can see, this was a clean, smooth trade. And that's it. Price eventually came down. Oh, and another thing, let me tell y'all. I moved my stop loss accordingly. Meaning, like, based off the fair value gaps on the 1 hour time frame. So let's say this is my target. We're going to mark the target out right here because it's a 5 to 1. So let's say this is the target. Even though we was aiming for that previous 4 hour high, which it did eventually come to. Don't sleep on me now. It did eventually take out that previous hour 4 high, which is this white line right here. See? I told you, I know what I'm talking about, bro. I do this. The only thing was, if I would have tried to hold it all the way up to there, I would have got stopped out. You see? And then it would have went in my favor. I would have woke up. I would have been pissed, blah, blah, blah. That's why I just stick to the little 5 to 1s and stuff like that. 5 to 1 is more than enough. I'm not going to lie. I'm not gonna lie, risking 1,000 to make 5,000 in 20 minutes, bro. People gotta work a whole month to make 5K. You can make that shit in one day, and it don't even take the whole day to make it. You can make that shit in a trading session. You get what I'm saying? So the target was right here. Now let me tell y'all my stop loss. I don't be in a rush to move my stop loss. So my stop loss was down here. This is originally where my stop loss was at. Gonna make this the stop loss. Stop loss. Boom. All right. And my target is right here. All right. I don't be in a rush to move my stop game. So like, I just basically go off of what the chart doing. So I look at the chart and I basically look for fair value gaps in the direction that I'm trading. So like, this a fair value gap. So technically, when price made that fair value gap, came into it and started coming away from it, closing like above this high, I'll move my stop under it, right? Price came up under. I'm specifically moving my stop loss, not just under it. I'm gonna show y'all where I'm specifically moving it to, so y'all won't think I'm just making shit up. I'm moving my stop loss under the second candle that creates the fair value gap. The fair value gap is a 3 candle pattern. 1, 2, 3. I'm specifically putting my stop loss at the low of that second candle that made the fair value gap. So we're gonna do the same right here. I don't know why when I'm doing these recordings I can't find stuff that I be looking for, but I find that shit quick as hell when I'm trading on my own. All right, boom. So here go the square right, boom. That's another fair value gap. So look, I wait till price come into the fair value gap and then take off. Like I said, closing above, the high, which you did right there. Okay. Now we can move our stop loss right there, which is the low of the second candle that makes the fair value gap. And then after that, I don't gotta move it no more because it just keep making it. Made 1 fair value gap, 2 fair value gap, and then boom, it hit my target. So that's a strategy that you can use to, trail your stop loss. Don't be in a rush to move your stop loss, because one thing I noticed, let me tell y'all what I noticed about this trading shit. When people be in a rush to move their stop loss, they don't be able to really see how much money they can make. Because do you know how many traders I know that be like, damn, I was aiming for a 2-to-1. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up with nothing. Like I ended up making something, but I didn't make what I fully would have made. You know what I'm saying? And you can't afford to make partials. You know what I'm saying? It's all about getting that full amount of money on a trade. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, the goal of the game is to stay in the game. So, if you in profit, you do have to at least, move your stop loss to break even or whatever the case may be. But I'm just saying, have a strategy of how you gonna do it. Don't just be like, oh, I'm in profit, $100. Let me move my stop loss to break even. Then price comes down, stops you out at break even, and takes off and hits your original TP, which was at $500. You get what I'm saying? Don't be in a rush to move your stop loss. Move your stop loss based off market structure, not based off your emotions. That's all I'm saying. Everything should be based off the charts, not emotions. Everything should be rules behind how you do it. So these are the rules behind how I move my stop loss. These are the rules behind how I enter the trade. These are the rules behind my target. My target is a 4-to-1 or a 5-to-1. And if I'm feeling lucky, I aim for that previous 4-hour candles high. And that's when I really make bank. That's when I really make a lot of money based off how much I'm risking. That's when I see a good risk to reward ratio, because like I said, I'm entering on the 1 minute time frame, but I'm using the 4-hour time frame as my basically target or bias or higher time frame premise or whatever you want to call it. It's a very simple and very easy strategy that anybody can do, and this is a strategy that I'm going to be using all 2026. You know what I'm saying? This strategy is going to make me millions, billions of dollars, because it's a very simple strategy. It fits my personality, because I like to get shit over with, quick, done, and in a hurry, as they say. So it's like when I trade this, I know that I'm not gonna have to wait a long time to see am I wrong. I used to trade entering on the 15-minute or the 1 hour, and it's like you gotta wait a minute before you know if you right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like an hour or so, and it's like I don't want to have to go through all that. Basically, the 1 minute time frame, it does everything that the higher time frame does. It just does it on a faster scale. So also, I feel like trading on the 1 minute time frame, it'll help you learn faster as well, because it's basically price is fractal. So whatever price does on the 1 minute, it does it on the 4 hour and the daily and the weekly and the 2 minute and the 10 minute. It's all the same thing. It just on different speeds. You know what I'm saying? So I like the speed of the 1 minute time frame, and then like you can practice and trade on the 1 minute time frame and learn your strategy, and then you can take that same strategy to the higher time frame. Like this same strategy, like how I said I enter on the 1 minute and my higher time frame is 4 hour. I can, if I wanted to be a swing trader, all I would have to do was use the monthly as my higher time frame and use the 4 hour as my the 4 hour or the daily as my entry time frame, and it'll be the same as that strategy. It just would take longer. That's all. It would take like longer for me to hit TP, because it'd be me entering on the daily chart and aiming for farther risk to rewards. No, same risk to reward, but just farther prices. But it will be a lot more money. Not gonna lie, it just would take longer. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be me risking 1,000 to make 5,000. It'll be me risking 10,000 to make 50, or 50 to make, 250K. You do the math. But that's basically what it is, man. This is a very simple strategy, bro. I don't really got no name for this strategy. It's just, I learned the concept. Not the trend line concept, because ICT don't like trend lines, but I learned the whole concept of of how I trade from ICT, and I just put my own niche on it. So like ICT trade fair value gaps, order blocks, mitigation blocks. I trade breakouts with order blocks or fair value gaps. Like I didn't see a fair value gap in this trade when it broke out, but I still took the trade just because I knew that it was going to pan out in my favor. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, extra confirmation would have been right here when price broke out above this change in state of delivery, which is basically an order block. So I guess you could say that's like another form of entry. That's like an order block. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if it's not a fair value gap after price breakout, I would like to see a change in state of delivery. And it doesn't have to be like, it could be happening at the same time that price breaks out. You get what I'm saying? Like it don't have to be like how price broke out right here and then this happened over here. Sometimes it'll be right when it breaks out. Like sometimes the breakout would be the change in state of delivery. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as a matter of fact, it did it right here. Look. This white candle right here, right? This white candle right here, that's the down close candle, right? Boom. Then price came up and closed above it. That's changing state of delivery. And then it came back into it. So I could have bought right here. But the only reason why I didn't is because it wasn't a full breakout. You get what I'm saying? It came back and closed in it. I officially waited all the way till it closed out of it, which was on this candle right here. You know what I'm saying? Then you can either buy right there, or you can take that down close candle and wait for price to close above it, which it did right there. Then you can buy, and then you can just ride price up based off the fair value gaps. It's literally that simple. But yeah, man, I just wanted this to be a quick video. If y'all got any questions, you can just comment them under this vid. I'm gonna be dropping more bangers every day, or I'm gonna try to every day. Basically, just like, it's the same shit, different day, man. I'm just showing y'all that it's possible. I'm basically showing y'all in real time that the strategy works. Like, I'm going to the chart and I'm showing y'all that it works. This really works. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing gonna change. It's gonna be 6 months from now, and I'm gonna still be trading this same strategy. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, People who box, they have a specific signature move that they like to do, or specific combos that they like to do that they master, and they're very powerful when it comes to those combos. And people who race, they probably got certain things that they do when they run in to make them faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has something that they master and they stick with, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, oh, if I'm doing this and it's working, like, why would I change it? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a different season, or it's a later on in the year, it's time for something new. No, the same thing is new to me, because it's like, it's gonna make everything else around me new. I keep trading this same strategy, my life gonna change. Everything gonna be new. New car, new house, new clothes, new jewelry, new traveling experiences, new happiness, new, you know what I'm saying? New everything, basically, by doing the same shit. You do the same shit every day, but that same shit that you're doing every day got to be beneficial to your future self. Then it's inevitable that everything else is gonna be different. Like, over time, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, your life gonna change in a positive aspect. Over time, it's gonna be you gonna be living a different life if you do the same shit. But the same shit that you doing gotta be the right shit. Do the right shit the right way. And I'm showing y'all how to do the right shit, which is trading, something that's legal, something that's positive. And I'm showing y'all how to do it the right way. I'm literally showing y'all what I do to make money. And I'm showing y'all, like, step by step how I enter the markets. I just gave y'all a top-down analysis. I know y'all probably like, y'all looking for a 10-hour video, or y'all think it's something else special. No, it's not nothing special. This is it. You get what I'm saying? This is it. Like, don't overcomplicate it. Only thing you got to do is remove your emotions, remove your detachment from money, and that's it. For more bangers, comment, just comment something down below. Comment some top video topics, X, Y, and Z. If you want the link to my Discord, comment Discord down below. And I'm out, man. Y'all be safe.